Good morning. Welcome back to Forgotten Dailies. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's supposed to be, I don't know, mid-80s. Looks like it's sunny, no clouds. Today we're on another adventure. This time, we're not taking the Tundra. We're actually not even going to pick up anything. We're going to go have a little fun today. There's a Mopar show. They have drag racing, swap meet, whatnot. It's about 50 minutes from the house. You might notice we're in something a little different today. We're in the OG Hellcat, the Santa Fe Blue GLH Omni that we took on the Lemons Rally last year. This is the first time the car's been on the road and since the rally. We spent 2 nights this past week working on the shifter. Got it figured out where I'm confident that we can make it there and back. Fingers crossed on that, because you never know. Everything's good on it otherwise. About to run it down here in a hot minute after I finish this intro and fill it up with gas, because it hasn't had gas put in it in a year and the gauge still doesn't work, so I don't know how much gas we have in it. But yeah, so we're going to probably sweat some today because it's going to be hot, but that's all right. We're going with my buddy. He's got his 66 Plymouth that he's driving, so we're going to follow him. We're just going to have a good day. I haven't had a day like this in a long time, so it'll be nice. But I will do some videos and whatnot while we're there. So follow along. All right, we made it. Been here a little while already, walked through the swap meet, but we just discovered the best row in the group. Little Dodge 400 convertible. It's a nice looking car. First year of the convertible. And we got a GLH Omni. Looks way nicer than ours. And then for you neon guys, there's an SNG neon. Got a full cage in it. Pistol grip shifter. It's pretty neat. Omni's got Daytona seats in the front. Rear louvers. I could have bought a pair of louvers last year at Carlisle this year, and I should have, but I didn't. That was a mistake. Very nice 400. All right, let's see what else we can find. So haven't really had a time to do anything because of the weather. We're fortunate, you know, because there's obviously, as you see in the news, those that are way worse off than we are. And our thoughts go out to those involved in all of that. That's tragic, and I honestly wouldn't know what I would do in that situation. So let's keep them in our thoughts. So the Omni made it to the Norwalk Mopar show. I forget what it was called. And made it up there flawless. Did not make it back flawless. Kept dying at stops. when I come up to a stop, it'd want to stall. Of course, you put it in gear and dump the clutch, and it take right back off. So I don't know what caused that, but it's back home. It got back home that day. We didn't have, to stop and have any major issues as far as that goes. So, but we had fun. It was hot. It was very hot and muggy that day, and yeah, it was just hot. We did in the video here that I took crow flying over. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Anyways, video of one of the races that we watched of the 9-10 second Shelby Charger. That was a surprise. I didn't know that car existed, and it was pretty awesome to see it running. So I can imagine if I was in a build up muscle car. I don't know why it's so dark. I apologize. Build up muscle car, thinking you're going to be fast, and this little front wheel drive Shelby Charger pulls up, and you take off before he does, and he runs you down at the end. It's pretty awesome. So that was cool. Update on the LeBaron, 90 LeBaron. Yes, it's still here. Should have been gone weeks ago. But again, the weather, all the rain and stuff, I just haven't had time to mess with it. We did get this quarter panel cut off. That quarter panel is going to go in the coupe from a previous video. My buddy came over and cut it off and took it home with him. Something we found that was interesting was this monster pipe that is inside the rocker panel. We can only assume that that is convertible only, and that is part of the structure on when they cut the roof off of these, or made it convertible. That was pretty cool to discover. I'd never seen inside of a rocker panel on a LeBaron convertible. So that said, it's done pretty much. Still gonna pull the door handles. I got somebody that may want the dash. He's gonna come and look at it, I think. I can get that out. It don't take that long. Still up in the air on this fender. It's got a knot here. Not bad, but enough that it'll need attention before it's painted. Did just pull some parts for the same guy that wants the dash. He wanted the AC compressor bracket, the timing belt covers, and the dipstick. So those are all off. Just finished that. And then this is probably had a fairly new timing belt on it. And then I have somebody that may want the AC lines. So that's good that it's still here long enough to salvage a few more parts off of this car. Really is a shame because this engine did run good. But just a V6, and yeah, if you know me, I don't deal in V6 cars too often. So we're going to pull the probably pull the overflow bottle yet. We're going to pull the radiator and condenser just because we're going to start piling up scrap, I think. Obviously, we're going to pull the wheels. I still got to pull the rear disc brake setup and the hubs and the proportioning valve. Otherwise, this car is pretty much complete. Pull the rear trunk lock cylinder because it's the same key as the doors. So, yeah. It was a fun weekend a couple weekends ago. Like I said, it was hot, but we endured. We survived. Drank plenty of fluids and tried to stay in as much shade as we could at a drag strip. That's hard to do. So, but yeah, there's the Omni. She's back home. Still gonna work on it eventually as time allows. I don't know when that will be. Time just doesn't seem to be allowed. But anyway, like, follow, comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to see a how-to on like removing brakes or something on this LeBaron, I don't have a problem doing that. My buddy and I are planning on doing a major how-to video. We're going to do a video on removing an engine and transmission out of one of these cars. And the car in question is going to be that blue 85 Turbo Z. I still have to change the starter on it to see if I can get it to run, because I'd like to know if it runs before I pull the engine. But with that said, I appreciate you watching. And again, keep those involved with the storms throughout the country and our servicemen and women in your thoughts. Thanks, and have a great day.